Do you know how to write interactive programs in C? Interactive programs are the way you write your program which keeps running until you say no. Did you know stacks and queues are fundamental data structures and they can be implemented using arrays in C? The stack implementation follows LIFO, that is last in first out, whereas the queue implementation follows FIFO, that is first in first out. We can perform push, pop like activities on a stack and enqueue, dequeue like activities on queue. In this video, I am going to explain you the way you can write interactive C programs. I will take you to the assignment number 11, which contains many real-time interview questions based on interactive array-based stack, queues, and basic data structure programs. We will do one question together in demo. At the end of this video, you would be able to build your understanding on interactive programs and basic data structures like stacks and queues. So let's go. First of all, let me explain you the interactive program. So as we said, we discussed that interactive program are those which keeps on asking you to continue. And if you say yes, then it continues. And then the moment you say no, so it goes out of it, right? So this is a program I have written already for you in order to save time of video and yours. I will explain this to you. But first of all, let's run this and to understand how interactive program works. So I'm hitting the run here and you see this that inside the while loop one time, press any key to continue. Do you want to continue? I say yes, it continues. Now times become 2. Do you want to continue? I say yes. Then time become 3. Do you want to continue? Then yes, time become 4. And then I say, do you want to continue? I say no. And then I come out of the program, right? So the first and foremost thing that you have to create a variable of character type answer equals and initialize with y, and the loop has to be run like this while answer is not equal to n or answer not equal to n, right? Neither a small or capital. And within this, whatever you write, this gets continued. And at the end of the loop that you have to ask the same question. Do you want to continue y or n? And the value has to be accepted in answer variable, which you have initialized here. So what will happen? It will get yes or no, y or n. Based on that, if you have entered y, so it will continue. If the moment you say n, a small or n capital, it will come out. So that's how we write the interactive programs. Hope this is pretty much clear to you. Now I am going to take you to the assignment page wherein we will discuss all the assignments, especially the basic data structure, stack, queues and all. And then I will come back again for the demo. So let's go there. I am in Google Chrome and I am going to type down CodeWithAbby.blogspot.com. So this is your page wherein you see all your assignments. To your left, there is something called assignment C programming. I will navigate to assignment number 11, which is dedicated for this interactive and basic data structure program. This gets open for you. You see that there are many questions. Write an interactive program to implement a stack data structure using arrays. The program should say push, pop, display, and exit. So push and pop are two terminologies used for stack. I will be talking about this in detail just in a moment. And your program should also ask, this is interactive. Your program should ask y or n. Do you want to continue? If you say yes, then it will continue. If you say no, then it will come out of the program. So this is the first thing. The second thing is that you have to implement the queue. The queue we have already talked about in the introduction. So this should provide you the features like this: insert, display, delete, exit. So insert is also called in queue, delete is dequeue, and display is the displaying value. And again, your program should be interactive. Likewise, there are other questions based out on this. You can have a look on those. In case any problem, you comment me or write me over the email. I will try to explain you the concept of push pop here. And for this, I will take you to the explanation section. I am here. I have declared a define of max. So this is a macro that I can define here. The value of max is 500, and I have created a stack of like 500 size. There is something called top. So top is an index which basically keeps on increasing in stack. So initially this stack is empty. There is no value. So what happens? Second time you push a value called 1. So now the top was -1. Now this becomes 0. Correct? You increase a top by 1. So this becomes 0. So now at 0th place of this stack, there is a value called 1 that is sitting. Again, you are pushing another value. Now the value is 2. Now top gets increased by 1. So it was 0, now it is 1. So this is 0 number index, this is 1 number index, and the 2 is sitting. And likewise, you keep on pushing the values 0, 1, 2, 3, these three number of index, and it keeps on filling this stack. And you see that this is getting a stack, one at the top of other, one at the top of other. So when it times to come out, who will come first? This will come first. That's what it is called as pop. So how will pop define? So this is the filled stack 1, 2, 3, 4. If you are popping 1, then which will come first? The 4 will come first because 4 came at the last, and that's why it is called as last in first out, LIFO, right? So once 4 comes out, how many values remained in this stack? 3, 1, 2, 3. Now I'm popping it again, then 3 will come out. Now the values became 1 and 2. I'm popping 2 again, then value becomes, there is only one value in this stack, right? So I think with this example, with this diagram, you are able to understand the concept of push and pop. So in order to display the value, what happens? You have to display from here to here. So let's say you entered some value here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. So the value will be printed from 4, 2, 3, and 1. This is how it is. Last came first out, LIFO, right? Having said that, we are good with now, and we have built the understanding of stack data structure. Let's go and try to see this implementation. So I am here in online editor, and I have written this question for this program for you in order to save the time. This is a little bit a big program, but I am sure that at the end of the discussion, you would be able to understand this fully, and you would be able to build your understanding on this. So let's see. This is for interactive loop. We know I have created an array of max size. The max has been defined here as 500. So it can hold maximum 500 value. Top is an index. I made it -1 initially. And option is a variable and val is a variable. I is a variable of integer type. They will be used in this program. So pretty much clear now. I have run an interactive loop for this one, and everything will be run within this loop. You see, everything is within this loop only. Okay. And at the end of the loop, you say, do you want to continue more? So you remember, a couple of minutes back, I discussed interactive loop. So this is interactive loop that we have written, right? Within this, everything is being done. So what I'm doing, I'm clearing the screen first. So you can clear the screen using this. And then I am displaying a message called push, pop, display, and exit. There are 4 messages displayed. And I am entering the value from 1 to 4 from the Chrome for the user. Now, the value has been accepted in option. And then this is not needed anymore. So I am removing this. And now if option is 1, that means push, right? So if option is 1, then what I'm trying to do, I am first of all checking the value of top, because what happens, let's say this value keeps on increasing, and this has gone to 499. So it cannot hold value more than 499, right? So what will happen? I have to check if the value of top has become 499. If it has become 499, then I should tell that a stack overflow, right? If it is not 499, then I will increase the top value by 1. I accept the value, and I will place the value at the stack's top place. So how will it work? Blank, and top was -1. So -1 will be increased by 1. This becomes 0. So the first value will be stored at 0th place. And now onwards, top will be increasing and the values will be stored at that place. Make sense? Option 2 is to display, to pop. And how will be popped? It will pop the value of top place, right? So first of all, it will check that if top actually has some value, because there could be a possibility where top is -1. That means there is no value in a stack. In that case, it will say stack underflow, right? Otherwise, it will do what? It will display the value of top's position, and then it will decrease the value of top by 1. So how was it working? Let's say you are popping, right? So 0, 1, 2, 3. Now if you are popping 1, so the index of top is no more 3, now it is 2, right? All right, so looks like you are good here. And likewise, the display options, I am running a loop from top to 0 and minus, and I'm printing the value. And in option number 4, I am exiting this, right? Make sense? Now let's run this. So I have run the program for you. Now let's push the value. I am entering this one. 1, I have pushed. Again, I am pushing. 2, I have pushed. Again, I am pushing. 3, pushed. Again, push. 4. So I have pushed 4 values. Let me display this value. Option number 3. So 4, 3, 2, 1 in last in first out way that you have seen. Again, it asks me, do you want to continue? I say yes. And then I will pop this time. So I'll select 2. So it popped 4 because 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 came at the last. So last in, first out. Again, I want to say yes. Again, I want to display 1 pop. Then there would be 3 value only. I want to display. You see there are 3 values only, 3, 2, 1. And then I'm telling no. So I hope the concept that I have discussed about the basic data structure, which is a stack, is pretty much clear to you. There are other questions which you can start doing. You can do the Q question and other questions. If you have any issues and if you see any concern about any question or you have any doubt, please write to me over the email or comment me. Thanks for watching.
Subscribe for more updates. Comment or write us at mailtocodewithabby@gmail.com. Thanks for watching.